guys, thanks for clicking on the video. My apologies about this video being broken up, but this is the second part of part 3 of a series I've been doing on addict mentality and addiction. So I've got part 1, part 2 up if you want to check those out. Then I have a part 3. I am still learning here. Please forgive me. I'm still learning the video editing and how much time I have and trying to get things, uploaded in one piece for you guys. Thank you for bearing with that. But yes, so this is the ending part, the last 8 minutes of part 3. And then I will move on to a part 4, continuing with the addict mentality talk. But, sometimes I just have footage that goes too long and I don't want to throw it away, and so I have to cut it up and kind of upload it in the best way that I can. But I appreciate you guys watching, and now we'll get on to it. And it can be hard. It can be hard. I know what it's like to love someone so deeply and be torn apart by them at the same time, be angry with them at the same time for what they're doing to themselves. It is ungodly. It rips your guts out to watch someone who is so addicted that they are literally dying and they won't stop. They can't stop. But at the same time, they are making a choice. Yes, they are riddled with the disease of addiction. And no, they may not be able to get up and do it on their own. But at the same time, they are making a choice. They are making a choice not to let the help they need benefit them. They're going to detox 7 days, getting right out, doing it again. They aren't going to aftercare. They are refusing to go along with a process that could stop the addiction. They are not mentally ready. And only when they are ready, see, I've got to get into this in a 4th video. Only when the mind is set on, I don't want this fucking life. There's nothing in this for me. I know where this is going. Even though it's hurting my body and I want it so bad. And it does kind of take me away and it helps me cope with everything. And oh my God, I will go all into what all that feels like. But at the end of the fucking day, even with me, with anyone, even a lifelong addict, it is still a choice. Yes. So the people that say, oh, they're real hardcore about it and they go, oh, it's a fucking choice they're making. I have to agree with them quite a bit because yes, it is a choice. Only when a person has made up their mind that they are sick and tired of killing themselves, living that way, letting their family watch this depressing, and I'm not trying to be a hard ass about it. It's difficult to find the balance of loving a person like that, trying to treat them with respect and dignity and kindness and compassion and be cool to them, but at the same time, you're pissed off, you're stressed out, you're hurting all the time. Just looking at them is fucking depressing. Just getting in their airspace is depressing. And they won't stop doing it to themselves. Okay, at the end of the day, that is a choice. They have a choice. Now, they are, again, riddled with the disease of addiction, some of them, yes. It is hardcore, too. But there are things that could help them if they made up their mind that they wanted to let that in. That they wanted to go ahead and all of the family that's been trying to help, the partner that's been trying to love them, nourish them, get them to eat well, rest well, get them to get back on track with exercise, whatever, positive activities. Go ahead and go into treatment, go to meetings, do anything they can, keep themselves busy, get a spiritual outlet if they need it. All of these things they could let in, okay, but a lot of them will not. They will not make the choice, see? That's what I had to go through. But I had already had this life before I became addicted. I had worked on what the fuck was inside of me, my coping skills, my trauma. I had done so much work, and I had a life that I loved before I became addicted. See, we need to get deeper off into that. Why people become addicted and why they keep on doing it. It's all about where the mindset is. Who's inside there? What do they have to fall back on without drugs? You know, what? Yeah, it can get quite complex, but it's difficult. It's all difficult. But, you know, at the end of the day, I have to stand up for shit like that. I will not, that triggers me the fuck out of me. That kind of mentality of not putting fucking responsibility where it belongs. It belongs on the person making the choice to fail out of the program, not the other way around. That was his choice. Twice he failed out of that program for different reasons. He manipulated the situation. The second time was supposed to go have a medical procedure, recover from it, and go right back, because the facility could not medically keep him there and be responsible. As an addict, he got out here, had the surgery, got recovered, and decided, I'll go drink. I'll go back tomorrow. I'll go back the next day. Oh, I'll wait one more day. And then tried to go back out there while intoxicated. And they said, absolutely not. You don't disrespect our program like that. We're not going to let you in here drunk. So there were things that he did that manipulated that entire situation. Then he told everyone they wouldn't let me come back. They were mean to me. What a horrible program. They threw me out when I needed them the most. Absolutely not. He did not go into detail about what the truth was. How they could not be they are not a medically equipped facility. They are a different type of setup. So they could not be legally responsible for his surgery and recovery there. He needed to go have that done, rest at home for a week of recovery, and immediately return himself to that program. But instead of doing that, he manipulated the entire situation like an addict will do. And he did not have that real desire there that this is it. This is it. And he had been doing this for years. He had been going through it and going through it and going through it. That was what was missing. He doesn't. Even now, he's in a program now, and I still don't think he has the real true desire to save his own life, to really live, to really thrive, to really learn and become healthy and really beat this. I don't think he can imagine his life without alcohol. It's been there that long. But hey, I think anything is possible. I know of 30, 40-year alcoholics and so, you know, but let me wrap this up. I'm gonna continue it in a part 4. We have to put responsibility where it belongs, because they will pull us down into that and making us responsible for everything. But no, it is not the fault of the program. It is not the fault of the loved ones. When we are grown people, we are responsible for that. We are the one making the ultimate choice to stay in that lifestyle and manipulate and maneuver and throw away all of the positive things that could actually block us and help us get over our addiction. So we have to keep responsibility where it belongs. Don't ever forget that. All right, guys, I'm running out of time on this one. It won't upload if I go too long, so I'll be back in a part 4, and I will elaborate a little more, give a little more insight into my own personal experience, and just follow this up. I appreciate you guys for watching.